What's up, guys? It's August 30th, 2023. We're going to do the daily breakdown. Start with yesterday. Yesterday, we had a huge bull trend. I think it was one of the best we've had all year. It was relentless buying as soon as we broke out. Now, here, the bull trend looks like it continued. We can see right away that bulls are buying lows. This price action tells me bulls are buying lows. So, bulls buy lows and create a flag here. The difference between these bars and yesterday's bars is these are climactic. These bars are huge at the end of a bull trend. We got the biggest bars at the end of a bull trend. That just means be on the lookout. I actually went along here and got trapped, but so yeah, I think that's what causes selling is that everyone was swinging their positions and realized this happened too quick, too fast at the end of a bull run. The market dumps and tests yesterday's range, end of the day range, not the full range, but we can see bar 12 test the middle of the range, kind of like the higher part of yesterday's range. And there were so many buy orders sitting within yesterday's range, and with this happening so fast, and all the buy orders sitting down here, bears took profit, and all the buy orders get tagged. So the bears are buying back their shorts while bulls are buying lows. I believe that's why we didn't get a second leg down. Here we see this huge bar at the bottom of the low of the day. The low of the day was yesterday's high of the day. Resistance became support. And we have a small pullback bull trend. This bar was credible buy. I don't think this was a bad trade. And when you take credible buys or sells, the market tends to revisit that level, whether it be 50% or 100%. Also, for a good breakdown, the market likes to retest the breakdown level. So 2 reasons for the market to retest the high of today. That's what happened here. We saw buying. Buying the EMA was great. Buying lows was great. You could buy highs, but you would get stuck. You would have to wait for quite some time to be in profits. This is a limit order market, small pullback bull trend. You could say this is a failed bear breakdown as well. This does look like a leg here for the bears. So you could say this failed to break down. We get to the high of the day. Bulls try and get it by, I think we make a new high of the day by 1 tick actually. So yeah, this is technically the high of the day. Crap. Yeah, there we go. And we sell. We have limit order. Everyone puts their limit orders here. This is resistance. This is a sell zone. It's not a good sell zone. Well, I mean, who am I to say what is good and bad in the markets? This is a sell zone. I don't necessarily trade with these zones on my screen. I'm just putting them here so you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. Having these sell and resistance zones and lines on my screen really messed me up during the trading day, but this is how I do my reviews. So this looks like a good sell zone, and this is evidence that it did sell. Look, we came up once and we sold, came up twice and we sold. Did we sell a lot? No. Did we close above the EMA? Yes. But the point is we sold, which means this is a good place to take profits for bulls. Doesn't mean you have to get short, but it does mean you should think about getting out of your longs. The reason, if you were going to hold for a runner, I understand, and I usually have a runner that gets pinged out break even, but today was a range day. And in range day, 80% of breakouts fail. So this is something to keep in mind if you are looking for a breakout. Don't load up until it's confirmed breakout. Look, all breakouts failed today. Breakout number 1 failed. Breakout number 2 failed. Breakout number 3 failed. This is interesting because I do count this as a breakout, and it failed. Attempt failed. The reason I count this one as a breakout is because I'm going to remove these numbers real quick. I was trading around these levels today, and that was about the 50% mark. Let's see if we can go here. You can do it here if you want, or you can do it here. I do body to body. That's how we're going to leave it. Delete these lines. You can almost say this whole thing I know that looks crazy, but the evidence is there. That's legit. This could be seen as a buy zone because this is the 50% of the day's range. So this is the full range I got put in very early, which is kind of rare for a high and low to be put in that quick. But it got put in anyways. So this is the high, this is the low, and this is 50%. For bears to make it back to the low, they have to break the 50% mark. The 50% mark works because that's where people expect the test. On range days, the price will oscillate around it. Since we had a bullish trend yesterday, today's range had more bullish momentum. Bears could not break the 50% level, which is where the failed breakout came through. Even though we weren't at extremes, we were at these range extremes. And you could even do the buy low, sell high here. When I was trading today, I did have both of these ranges broken down too. I had it like this. And if you do it like this zone also works as a buy because that's the 50% level. And I'm not just saying that because it goes up. There's merit to these numbers. This is not a Fibonacci 36, 33, whatever. This is just 100%, 50%, and 0. So I can see the range. Here we can see a bullish pattern. You may not see it, but we have a bull flag and a double bottom. Here's another range. This double bottom was also 3 pushes down, making a wedge bottom. So we have a nested wedge and a double bottom bull flag. This may not look too convincing that it's a bull flag, but if I just zoom out a little bit, look, does that look like a bull flag now with a higher low triangle? That was kind of a bad drawing. Does that look like a bull flag now? I think it does. That doesn't mean we're going to shoot up. Whenever the market starts to go in a range, the markets become more and more equal, 50-50. So we could shoot back down. We could have a failed breakout and shoot back up, have a failed breakout and shoot back down. I don't know. But what I do know is bulls in a bull run, whenever bulls are trending, we do put in higher lows. And that's what we got here. That was obnoxious. There we go. And bulls reclaim 50% of the day's range, and we close on the upper half of today's range. So I think today was overall a good day for the bulls. It'll be exciting what we get on Friday because it's the 1st of September. It's on a Friday. We had a huge uptrend. Maybe we consolidate trend. Who knows? But I hope you guys learned something, and don't forget to hit the follow button. Have a good day.